Hello everyone, my name is Ramadan. You can call me Rama, Madan, Adan, Radan, whatever. And my name actually also one word, so yeah, it's kind of unique and far-fetched. Uh, Currently, in my university, I enrolled in Universitas Gajah Mada, majoring in cartography and sensing. I'm on my 6 semesters. So on IISMA program, I enrolled in University of Twente. To be exact, in ITC, Faculty of Geo-information Science and Observation. And I'm taking a course in GIS, Geo-information System, and Earth Observation. And in these majors, it's kind of really tied with my major in my home university. So yeah, it's kind of like a cheating in some way. So, in my university, you're not allowed to go exchange until on your third year, I believe. So yeah, so for the time being, I'm just only participating in competition, just joining organization, committee, etc. But on my fourth semester, I believe, I was looking for a lot of chance opportunity to do an exchange. I applied on some, I applied in Japan, I applied on Groningen in Netherlands too. But the problem is that all of them is self-funded, so you have to pay myself. So I kind of sad. But one day there is a program. It's part of Campus Merdeka, and it's kind of really seemed like really promising. And my professors say that you have to join this one because it's kind of fully funded. You have to join. Okay, then I participate in there. I do the selection. I take a new test for a TOEFL, and I get a good score. I really fine, so I apply. I put my essay and everything. Just registers. I mean, I registered it like 2 days before the deadline, so it's kind of very far-fetched because my TOEFL score has not been published yet. So it's kind of the time is kind of deadline. So participate. So I passed the administration test. Then I passed the interview. Then I wait until one day there's a WhatsApp group invitation from my university that it's also published that I get accepted. I think the most problematic thing when we go abroad is that the visa application, because when you first apply for that, make appointment at the embassy of the Kingdom of Netherlands, it takes like I don't know for the next 2 months so we can take it. And there's a lot of queue, and also because of the COVID restrictions, lockdown, our program can get delayed, so it's kind of really problematic. But somehow we made it, and the embassy like make the queue to be more dense, so we can apply more. I think that's the good thing. And yeah, and once we get the visa, somehow the IISMA wanted us to go abroad like immediately, so in less than 3 days, all we get it's really short. We really had a small to prepare, but well, we did it. So I go to Jakarta. They fly me here. They got me ticket from IISMA. I go to Jakarta from my city. So we all go together. I meet with everyone. I talk with everyone. I help them, to do the stuff with the airlines and stuff. We take a picture together, and then we just fly. We go to I think we go to Abu Dhabi, if I'm wrong. Yeah, we'll go Abu Dhabi for transit. We go by Etihad, if I was wrong, Etihad flight. Then we go to. Then next we went to, after the Abu Dhabi, we go to Amsterdam. We arrive at Schiphol Airport. We do the immigration stuff. We get with our baggage, and the PPI, or Indonesian Association of Students in Netherlands, just come help us to pick our stuff. Just helping us. Then we go by the bus that I think they charter it, or at least I forgot. We go together in the bus. We talk about how it's so flat and the road is so good. The highway and stuff. I mean, it's amazing when we go by the bus. It's really a new experience for us. Then we have to get quarantined for 5 days. If I was wrong. Then we take PCR after our quarantine. I think it's our first day on class. Actually, it's my first day on offline class after a year and a half maybe. I think what I like most on our first class is that and how our lecturer, Mr. Paulo Raposo, deliver his lecture. It's really casual, really just comparing. You can get the idea just across the board. It's very simple, and you can just ask, and it's very refreshing, I think. to have offline classes, and also have a lecturer that also passion on his study. Yeah, so yeah, and the first we study GIS, geographic systems, and our professor is also really master on this. And also other classes, we take a lunch in our cafeteria. I think I think the food is really great. I mean, there are a lot of potato, meat, beef, chicken, and I really like it. I mean, and also the portion is kind of big, so I think this makes sense. The Dutch are so big because of the food. It's very healthy. There's vegetable, there's yogurt, vegetable, fruits, a lot of stuff. And we can just sit there, talk with our college, talk with our professor. Like no there's no separation between the lecturer and the student. I think it's new for me. So there's like just talking like that. And because we are bachelor student, we can just talk like with master student. We can talk with doctoral students. Just very casual in that. I think about our classes that our assignment is quite like practicum, and we have to work on it. Actually project based. So yeah, this project we need to work on. We do it. Also, as you guys know that in Netherlands grading is quite hard because in Indonesia there's no A, but we use a 1 to 10 scale, and 8 is really good. It's more than A, I think A for age. So yeah, it's ready to have 9. 9, 10 is impossible to be honest. You can only get 8 at best. So yeah, great. So yeah, because I studied GIS and observation before, it's like kind of breeze for me, but not for my other friends. So I kind of have to help them. I make a video to help them study. I make video for help them doing the experiment. It's really fun for me. Yeah, for the the classes and courses. And also, as you guys know that on our last class, we have to make a final project. So we choose our team. They're presented by our professor as supervisor, and we choose get our teammates, and we work together. In our project, we talk with Netherlands students. We decided how to learn the Dutch, to speak English more for that. Yeah, it's really fun, and the things that they know a lot more than we do sometimes, but sometimes we know more than they do. It's great. And also, I think as you guys know that is really like a work-life balance, So yeah, when we are on the class, we talk a lot, we discuss, but when we are on break, we just don't talk about it. We just focus on our life, It's like that. So yeah, in the project we can find it too in our teammates. And I chose the groundwater team for our project. And in the end, we have to make a report for that and presentation, which really great. I think we need to have more final project-based approach in study. What makes Netherlands is so great is the transportation system, I think. Because I think on the individual part, for example, the bike lanes, they have a lot of bike lanes, so you can go anywhere in bike. I mean, that's really awesome. I mean, I think it's the other way in Indonesia. It's really to have a bike lane, especially a protected bike lane, because bike lane here is there's level, there's line for low speed and high speed, etc. Actually, it's respected, and also driver really respect bike lane and the cyclists in general, because they're also a cyclist. So in that sense, you can go by anywhere by foot too. You can go, centrum something by walk, also by bike. It's really simple. Indonesia is it's hard. You have to have a motorcycle or a car. For the public transportation, I think it's really great because you can get anywhere in this country by train. And also for the local country, for example, you can go to Germany, Berlin, Paris, in bus, train. It's very simple. What makes it great that they have a kind of storage system, subscription that you can go in a weekend. You can go to another city in any part of Netherlands on a weekend with only 31 euro a month, and it's really great. I think Indonesia should have that too. Also, I think what's again about transportation. I've been to Paris, Berlin, Swiss, Rome, Venice by public transportation, like using train, like a really fast train, like quick speed, high speed train. I mean, you also have the imagine you can get from Aceh to Bali in train. I mean, that's really awesome. One day we can have it. Will be really great. I can see that it's really giving us thought about what we should do with our information. And because of that, I can say that I'm officially IISMA biased because I believe Indonesia can be better. We can follow other nations how to make it better. We can improve it. We can make it somehow to be better than we can see the potential of it. We want to go abroad.